Okay, so here we are with my newly acquired Nook Color. I went ahead and I picked one of these up because I wanted a Android tablet, but I was totally against the idea of paying 500, 800 bucks for a tablet, which is something that's a little bit of a niche device, something that I would really only use for simple stuff like web browsing, reading books, playing games, listening to music, and stuff like that. So I went ahead and I got a Nook Color. And first of all, let me say the hardware is awesome. Like, it feels good in your hand. It's got a nice weight to it. You can tell that it's made out of really nice material. The back is soft touch, very pleasant, very nice to hold, especially nice to read on, which I did yesterday for the first time, and it was awesome. So those of you guys who have used the Nook Color before are probably familiar with what it looks like, what it feels like, and stuff like that. I will say that the performance out of the box is kind of sluggish. It's kind of slow and very laggy and stuff like that. But I went ahead and that's what I want to show you guys here. I went ahead and I rooted my Nook, and I installed a custom kernel, and I also added home screens and stuff like that instead of the basic kind of boring Nook library looking thing. So let's go ahead and unlock this real quick. So I'm using a desktop webcam, so you're probably not going to be able to see this in the best way possible. But as you can see, I've got multiple home screens and stuff like that, none of that regular Nook stuff with the bookshelves. And you're probably going to lose a little bit of this in translation to the video, but it's really smooth. It's just kind of flying along. And the reason why that is because I've got this little guy overclocked. So instead of the standard 800 megahertz, you'll see there, we got him overclocked to a gigahertz, running really, really fast, really smooth. My battery's running out because I've been messing with it nonstop since I got it, basically. Haven't given the screen a break. But I just wanted to show you guys real quick. So probably the ultimate irony. I've got, you probably can't see it very well, but I've got the Kindle app as my reading app of choice. Those of you who are not aware, the Kindle is another e-reader by Amazon. And here I am reading books on my Nook Color through the app. So a little bit of mutiny. I feel kind of bad about it. Just kidding. I feel really good about it. So now let's go ahead and show you. I know some of you guys were curious about or doubtful as far as the performance goes for everyday use. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what it runs like when you're doing stuff like gaming. Pretty sure everybody's familiar with this by now. Let me see if I can actually show it to you guys. I might need to dim it down a little bit. Hold on. Okay, so we've dimmed down the screen. Let's see if we can see that any better now. Not particularly. But anyway, there we go. So there's the Angry Birds that everybody knows and loves, and it runs really well, really smooth. Like I said, you're probably going to lose this in the video, but that's just because the video, my camera records in a really slow frame rate. But it's running nice and smooth. There's no lag. It runs as well as it does on my Evo, basically. And that's that. Let's go ahead and do one more here. Another one of my favorites. So we've got Fruit Ninja up here. And the interesting thing is that it does support multi-touch. You'll notice that if I use 2 fingers to cut, you're going to see 2 blade swipes, which is pretty cool. So that's the Nook Color. That's what I've done to it so far. I know the home screens aren't exactly aesthetically pleasing just yet, but I'm still getting used to the different resolution and how to maximize it with widgets and stuff like that. So leave me any questions you guys have on the comments, and I'll do my best about answering them.